Hey stamping friends, this is Jill with Flourishing Finishes, and I'm really excited about the card today featuring some goodies that are going to be released with a Stampin' Up! Online exclusive come March 1st. Let's take a closer look. I know that there are a lot of flowers, so a lot of people think, well, it's flowers. I don't need that. However, look how cute this card is. And just to show you, this is a stamp set. It's really cute. The font is really cute. And in my opinion, while we may have a million flowers, we don't have flowers like this. So I'm really excited about it. So I thought it would be super fun to be able to make a card with it today so you guys can just see how maybe a little different it is. For those of you wanting to stamp, even if you don't have this now, I'll share the colors that I picked, things like that. We are going to be using stylish shapes because I did cut out a square on top. And then as far as cardstock, we have Evening Evergreen, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4, which is fantastic because my helper scored it for me. I never have scored bases on videos. Isn't that so fun? I'm just going to go ahead and crease it. Then we have 2 white pieces at 5 1/4 by 4. We're going to put one on the inside and one on the outside, just kind of setting it. This is soft succulent, and it goes an 1/8 in. So off the top of my head, let's figure out what this would mean. 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. Give it that pretty matte. And then we have some sweet sorbet and some sweet sorbet. Is this called gingham? This paper is actually from the mini catalog. Give me a minute. It's really pretty. And I'm not really prepared. Oh, here it is. It is called Country Gingham. What I liked about it is that you had a lot of cute neutral options. So, sweet sorbet is cut to 3 3/8 by 4 5/8. And then the DSP is cut 3 1/4 to 4 1/2. So I just plan to kind of set that aside for right now. I'm also choosing to use soft succulent ribbon. And we will build the card, but what I want to do first is just work on the pretty image and the technique that we did on this square. So with that being said, I'm going to pull out my square. Now, for those curious, this is the 2 3/4-ish. I think it's 2 3/4 square is the size that I'm using. I did get butterflies out also. You're going to need Evening Evergreen, and you're going to need sweet sorbet. Now, this stamp set has a lot of really... Ooh, sorry. I took out my whole drawer with all my blocks, and I don't really know why or how that happened. The leaf. The flower. My kids may barge into this room at any given moment, and I will just apologize in advance if they do. Okay. So I pulled out black for the Hooray, It's Your Day, and then Evening Evergreen and Sweet Sorbet. So, can you see this? All of it? Okay. So I went ahead and I stamped, and I tried to guess at how I could fit it all on the square. And it doesn't really always happen perfectly, but I'm just going to do the best I can. It overlaps a little. So this is kind of what I'm starting with. Darker colors that are just here. And then I pulled out Soft Succulent Light and Dark, and actually Flirty Flamingo Light and Dark. And I used blends. Now, I know that a lot of people will say that blends really only do well with the Memento because it might blend in stuff. And I'm not sure if you can see, but there's definitely pigment change. I mean, I don't know because I'm not really fancy with all this. But overall, when it dries, it works and it gives it a contrast that I felt like was really beautiful without being super bold. Like if we used the black and then tried to color within it. So the leaf is the easiest, so I'm just going to start with that. I just took the dark, and I'm really not that good at shading. My girls, they can use these and do like really amazing things. Mine looks very generic. And then I just took the light and got out of the lines a little bit, but maybe that's the beauty of it. I just love, I don't know why I think this flower is so different than others. I just love it. So then I take the dark and I kind of accent some of like the middle accents of the flower with the dark. And then I come back around with the light. My kids are screaming. I'm not sure if that's good or bad, but since they haven't busted down the door, we'll keep on making our card. So there you go. As you see, it's still a little wet, but you can definitely see the contrast. And I just pretty much just set it aside for a few minutes and let it dry while I go ahead and kind of put the rest of my card together. So I put my white inside. You definitely could stamp things in it. I just did not. You could even put another flower in it. I just was playing around and didn't on this specific one. Okay. I felt like it was definitely a little out of my box to pair these colors together, but I really loved how they turned out. I'm going to put this on the Sweet Sorbet, and then I'm going to get my ribbon. I just kind of guess. That's pretty cute. I'm not going to put it down yet because I want to position it, I think. Or maybe I could just do that. And I like to make sure I've got my ribbon in a good place, so that's good. Oops, somebody forgot to mute a phone. And I don't think it was me this time. Okay. I'm pretty sure that's crooked. Am I crooked? Oh no, I might be crooked, but y'all know if you ever stamp with me, I'm just always crooked. So before I finalize that, I want to come over here. You can see as it's drying, it's taking on different colors, and I just think it's really pretty. So then I just go ahead and I stamp the same now that it's dried a little bit. I could have inked it up a little bit better, but kind of overlaid it a little. Like I said, I could have stamped a little bit darker, but that's okay. Well, I had a black writer's marker and I do not, so I will fix that. But then I will use some dimensionals. Get that on, and then trim up. The ribbon. And the final touch for me was adding a sweet little butterfly. But I kind of feel like he needs to be up here on this one. So, here it is. Irresistible Blooms is, again, coming out March 1st. Super cute. I get it's floral, but I hope you can see how uniquely different it is, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. So be sure to check out my website March 1st for the online exclusives coming, which will feature this along with a lot of other things. Until next time, I hope you flourish.